Dude, funny story, right? So I had about an hour of footage for this part 3, quote unquote, that I was thinking about for this series. But then it just magically got corrupted. So, I mean, I might as well just skip over that. Oh my goodness, my voice. But yeah, in all seriousness, it was not an interesting video. I have background footage of it now. I'm just basically copy pasting the embed object over and over and slightly changing the results. But yeah, unfortunately, I'll have to throw it to me 3 days later. Creating the React system for this bot. So yeah, I will see you in a bit. So it has been about 3 days, and you might be wondering, oh, what have you been doing in those 3 days since you stopped recording? Well, nothing. Really, I'm just doing nothing. Like, you think I'd be coding, doing something? No. I have an exam coming up in 3 days. Haven't started studying for it, and I got bigger things to do, like coding. And so this is my main issue right here. Okay, apart from losing the 49 win streak that I was planning on getting to a 100 win streak and making a video out of it, I just wasted my time. And it's thanks to my friend. Thanks to my friend Moonib. Shout out to Moonib. Anyways, it has been a minute. I don't know if it's been 2 days or 3 days, but I've been lazy. I was working on the Reacts and I was like, wow, this is actually kind of interesting. I can use 2 methods. I can use this method, which awaits for a reaction inside the function, or we could do a little cheeky event reaction. If I disable this code and I just make this run, you'll see why I wanna use the cheeky method instead. So we're in Discord, and you can see me and my bot kind of banter back with each other. So here we are, overall stats. If you click right, you go to your solo stats, or that's the idea. But the thing is that it just does not work. So I can react as much as I want, get reacted a good 5 times, and it says at Kelvin, you idiot. What the code thinks I did is that I basically told it that if it doesn't respond within 20 seconds, it catches and it says, you idiot. Now what it's supposed to do is that if you react with this, it should say solos, which means that I'll just call this function. But that's not what happened. And so this is why I want to use the cheeky method more. I don't actually know if it's the cheeky method, but let's do Moon IB, the person who I almost got a 51 streak with in the 2 days that I was off. You see how fast here this is? So it says that it's reacting. What I'm gonna do, call me crazy, right? I'm just gonna create a local timer for every single... Sounds like such a bad idea, saying it out loud. Because you don't know coding. This localizes all the code. This makes it a general case. So I think what I might do is I might just make this create a ticket, and then this just catches the ticket. And if it doesn't catch the ticket, it closes the reaction. I think that's the idea. I'm gonna try to close that out. Or not close it out, do that. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. So I realized the issue is that, okay, let me put this into a metaphor. Or let me explain the issue. So I was sending a message, and then I was reacting to the sent message. And then I'm doing message.await reaction. But I'm looking for reactions in the wrong message, which is kind of an issue. So if I can put this into a metaphor, imagine going to your friend's house and you're ringing on their doorbell and you're waiting to see if they react to it, or if they come to the door to see what's up. And then after about 30 minutes of you trying to like get the doorbell to work, you realize you're just ringing the doorbell of the wrong house. It's like two houses down. I mean, you have the right idea. It's just not correct. So that's what happened, and that's why I got called an idiot multiple times by my bot. Dude, nobody hit me up. I'm so sad. I got BM'd by KP stats. I don't have to create tickets. I was walking to my kitchen to get a glass of orange juice, right? And I was like, the ticket system is gonna create like 50 squared local variables, which is not good. It is terrible code. It'll most likely fall apart. So I'm lucky that I realized this. I went to the kitchen to get some orange juice, but I was like, I'm gonna drink some Coke. I don't really drink Coke that often. I'm going to get some Coke instead. So now I have Coke. I'm gonna take a drink. Dude, it's always got that vanilla taste to it. Oh yeah, the code. I forgot about that. So now if we react to this, let's do dragon. Oh my god. Oh my god. 600 elo for what, dragon? Yes! Oh, dude. Alright. Code is done. Well, not done, but it's just a lot of copying and pasting, and there's no more logic behind it. Yeah, I will see you in a bit. Okay, so I'm back. I optimized the code for this. It's a lot smaller and cleaner. And I removed a lot of the code from here because it was just very redundant. Like print out IGN and let IGN be that. I already have printing out what they say here, and I can just call it right here directly. So I didn't really need those two lines, and then I didn't need to define user as that just to call user. So I just changed all of this. And then I removed UUID because you can call UUID in the Hypixel API, which is extremely convenient. Shout out to them for that. Which is just whatever you store your data as, .player.uuid. So I didn't even need to do that. So I don't need to call Mojang's API and also call this. It's just one less step, makes it a lot more efficient. I also, I removed that, and then I added this so that now instead of checking edit, it just checks directly if you're the author. Which is a small change, but it's gonna make sure the bot works. And so if we run this, Kelvin underscore poggers, and so I forgot to run the code. Played mini walls with him a couple of times. There we go. And first try. Yes, sir. Okay, this is supposed to be what happens when you edit the solo stats. So now you need to add doubles, threes, and fours, and make it wrap around. So it'll take a bit, but I will be back soon, hopefully. With any good code, you have to think of it like a piece of bread, you know? Because all good bakers, they make their bread for like 30 minutes. They let it rise, and it takes like an hour. And they come back, and they knead it a little bit more. And then they let it rise for another hour. So I'm just basically treating this like a work of art. I'm making sure that this has all the stuff that it needs to become a good slice of dough. I don't think dough comes in slices, but you get the point, okay? So I took like a 2-hour break. I don't know exactly, and my bot's gonna rat me out because you can see the difference in time. But anyways, this is probably inefficient, seeing as there's 328 lines of code, and a lot of it is repeated, but it's about the idea. This is just the proof of concept for now. I can optimize it in the future, but that's besides the point. Let's run the code to see if it works. So let's log on. So if we come here, one egos. So if we go here, we see his double stats, and we have 3 stats, and now we have 4 stats, and now if we go again, we have the overall stats, and we can go back to 4s. It's nice, and it definitely does its job. So that's gonna be all for today. Oh, my pizza's done. Well, looks like I have to go get my pizza. I'd love to do more work, but dude, I'm just so busy, you know? But I'll see you in another 1.